Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign Leos. Welcome to your August 2016 tarot reading with me, Tanya, from SoulDustAcademy.com. Happy birthday to you, Sun Leos, Sun sign Leos out there. So I'm just shuffling here my Witch's Tarot deck, which I have been using and I will keep using. And I pre-shuffled before I started the video and just want to give it a couple more shuffles here. So let's just dive in and see what the month has, excuse me, in store for you. The first card here is the Seven of Wands. I'm doing the same simple 4-card spread. Your second card for the second week of August here, Leo, is the Ace of Wands. Your third card is the Two of Swords. And your fourth card is, excuse me, the Page of Cups for the fourth week here. So let's look at the bottom of the deck for your overall energies of the month. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool card. So this is a major arcana here for the overall energies for you for the month, Leo. And this is the card of new beginnings. It's a card of going for it, just doing what your heart desires, and with that childlike innocence, moving forward without thought of consequences, taking that leap of faith. And so these are the energies that you have at your disposal throughout the month, and it is perfect to have for your birthday month because it is the start of your new year. So as you approach it, I feel like you're going to be full of that feeling that life is your oyster, that feeling that, that expectation for all good things, and just that fresh new beginning feeling. So this is a good overall energy to have for the month here. So let's look at the individual week cards here. So for the first week here, you have the Seven of Wands. Let me just look at the elements here. You have 2 Wands cards, 1 Sword card, and 1 Cup card, in addition to the major arcana of the Fool. So you'll have some things going on with work opportunities. You'll have some things perhaps going on mentally and maybe communication wise as well, but also some positive emotional intuition things going on. So a very balanced energy month, balanced energy wise. So back to this card, the Seven of Wands here. Wands are the suit of fire, and also I think of as being associated with work. So you may be dealing with some challenges in work, or perhaps with other projects that you have going on in your life. But this will be a positive experience for you. You should be feeling like you're challenged in a positive way and you're enjoying it. So the Seven of Wands here, maybe you've just got a lot of different projects going on at work that you're successfully juggling. Maybe you have a lot of different communications coming in from different people. Just some different challenges going on, but you're going to like it and you are going to do just fine with the challenges. Your second card here is the Ace of Wands for the second week. This is a beautiful card here, again, of new beginnings. And this is new beginnings in the area of work, possibly new projects, possibly a new job, maybe even a new promotion. Maybe it's just more this feeling of a new chapter happening in yourself or in your life, particularly again with your birthday here. And in the area of romance, this is definitely a fertile card. So be careful with that if that's not your intention. But this can be a very passionate card romantically. But in other areas as well, if it's in your work, maybe you're very passionate about a new project or a new job. But this is a very positive energy, lots of new energy, big new energy for you here in the month of August. In the third week here, you have the Two of Swords, and this is a card that speaks to me about your head and your heart not being in alignment. And it's possibly because you don't have all the information you need in order to make a decision. This woman is wearing a blindfold and she has these two swords in her hands and her arms crossed across her chest. So it's a stance very much of kind of a defensive stance, not acknowledging, maybe it's not acknowledging something, not being willing to see something, or simply just not having enough information. So if it's not having enough information, just give it some time and let things kind of unfold as they will. But otherwise, be open to circumstances rather than closing yourself off. Try to figure out what your head is saying and what your heart is saying, and try to figure out which is the best way to go. How can you harmonize the two so that you can move forward? So this is a sword card, so it could be happening in your mind. This could be a decision that you're dithering about. It could be communications as well, but I think it's more about a mental process that's going on. So the best thing I can say is to just really sit down and try to figure out what it is that your heart's saying, what your head is saying, and get all the information that you can. Be open to the process, and then that's the way you can move forward. Okay, for the last week here of August, you have the Page of Cups. And the pages bring messages, and since this is the Cups card, it is a message about the emotions or love. Perhaps it's somebody asking you out on a date, or maybe you're asking somebody out on a date. Maybe it's just positive, friendly communications with friends and family, for example. But this is very positive, good news coming that will make you feel good. It can also be messages from your own intuition. So be on the alert for that, particularly following from this card of the Two of Swords. Make sure that you're paying attention to your own gut as well as your head and your heart, and that sixth sense of intuition as you figure out how to move forward with whatever situations you're facing. It could be work, relationships, anything that's going on in your life. Just tune into your intuition, because the Page of Cups can be telling us that there are messages coming from our own higher self, and that it's time to listen to those and develop that voice as well. So going back to the overall energies, you have the Fool, you have new beginnings, you have lots of new energies here with the Ace of Wands, things going on with work, I think, for sure, and maybe facing some kind of decision or needing to gather information from your head, your heart, your gut, in order to move forward in whatever way is the best for you. So this looks like an exciting month for you, Leo. I wish you all the very best. If you would like an energy medicine session to help you through any of this, you can set one up through SoulDustAcademy.com. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I will see you here next time. Bye for now.